Hey everyone, I'm Chad. Thanks for coming to Arctic Horde Wargaming. Today we have a match between Jeff and Ryan. But before we get into this, if you could take a look at the links down below, we have a lot of stuff down there, including some things to help support the channel. Also, we have a link down there for the Renegade Open. It's a big tournament that's here in November. I definitely recommend you check that out. And if you were in the Twin Cities metro area and you'd like to come in and get a game with us and be featured in a battle report, just shoot me a message. We'd love to have you in and schedule that. And also, if you hit that subscribe button, and then also hit the bell so you're notified of our upcoming content. We have new stuff uploading to the channel all the time. You want to be part of the Horde. I know you do. So, stick around for the show, folks. Here we go.
So we have finished our deployment for the Scouring. As you can see, this is representing the, does not apparently provide any cover saves, but it represents which of them is worth 3 points. We are using our lovely See No Evil, Speak No Evil, Hear No Evil skull stack to show the one that's only worth 1 point. As you can see, we have both decided to utilize this to our advantage. He has a group over there, and I have a group over here. Going across the board, I have one there, as well as obviously that one there. You have one in the corner, one behind the rock, and one in the corner, just like I do. I have one in the air, and he has all that in the air.
Alright guys, so what we've got here is we've got 2 Pathfinder squads with 5 marker lots in each one. You've got a 1, 2, 3 5-man squads of your standard infantry strike teams with your standard pulse rifles. You've got the Riptide Battlesuit with an ion accelerator. I know it's not the best, but this was originally created in 6th edition. 2 smart missile systems, advanced targeting system for the additional bump to the AP, as well as the target lock so that it can move and fire without penalty. You have 1, 2, 3 Sky Rays with the smart missile systems, 6 of the missiles, which are all sorts of fun and entertainment, as well as the 2 marker lights on each one. 12-man droid squad, ethereal, 20 Kroot, just to hold things in place. A commander with missiles, with double missile pods. He also has the advanced targeting, as well as a drone controller. 2 marker light drones. This guy here is the Fire Sight Marksman, again giving buffs to all the drones. And then we've got 9 drones over here. 5-man strikeout taking cover, and my last 5-man team of stealth units. Or the, excuse me, not the stealth unit, but the Pathfinder team.
And then of course we have your guys in the air.
Yeah, so you've got 2 commanders, both with 3 burst cannons, and then you have a 3-man squad with fusion blasters and a 3-man squad with double plasma guns. And these are also have the target array, which gives them a -1 to their AP.
Okay.
So it makes them more killing.
How many total points and how many command points?
We have 2,000 points on the nose, and we have 11 command points.
Hey, my name is Ryan. Today we're going to be playing Grey Knights. We have exactly 1,997 points, and this is a 9 command point list. There's a battalion detachment as well as a vanguard detachment. So let's get into things. Down here behind our lovely objective marker, which we will now move because we don't need it, we have a Dread Knight with assault cannon and flamer under his dreadnought combat weapon. Then we also have a Paladin Ancient. He just has a Storm Bolter and a Falchion. And then back here we have our Paladin squad. We have a couple guys with the Warning Staves. We got a dueling Falchions there. We have a Psy Cannon and Nemesis Demon Hammer. So, moving on over here, we have a Apothecary, and we have Voldus as our HQ for that specific one. And then the last one for this elites, or for our Vanguard detachment, is a Dreadnought with a twin last cannon, and we got, of course, the heavy flame. So yeah, that covers our first squad, and then we go to our second squad, which is the battalion detachment, and we have a brother captain here. He has first to the fray. He is our warlord. He has obviously a halberd and a sight cannon. He's been fairly useful in most of the games that we've played, so hopefully he'll be good. He also has the Couriers of Sacrifice, which I believe is a field no pain. Going on from there, we have Lord Keldor Drago is here, and we have a Terminator squad with swords and Daemon hammers and a side cannon, and then we have another one that has halberds and a incinerator here for another Terminator squad. And our last guys are back here. We have a strike squad with one. Most of them have halberds, except for the leader has a sword, and we have one guy with a side cannon. The one thing, as we previously touched on, is the other HQ in my first detachment, which is the Grandmaster Dread Knight, or Nemesis Dread Knight, who has a heavy incinerator, heavy side cannon, and he has the Dreadnought teleporter, so we put him up.
What are we doing for psychic powers?
Oh, so many. He's going to be taking Vortex of Doom, which is always fun. We have our guys back here. They are taking Sanctuary, and we go to our Terminator squad with the halberds. They're taking Hammerhand. The other guys are taking Gate to Infinity. Dreadnought has Gate to Infinity as well. Lord Keldor Drago here, hiding in the back. He has Purge Soul and Vortex of Doom. And then we have the brother captain here. He just has Sanctuary and regular Smite. And then we go to Voldus, who has a hell of a lot. He has Gate to Infinity, Hammerhand, and Vortex of Doom. Apothecary, who's back here, he has Sanctuary. And then we go to our Paladin squad, who has Hammerhand. Then we go to this guy, who has the Assault Cannon guy. He has Vortex of Doom. And then our Paladin Ancient also has Astral Aim. Alright guys, since we're doing this a little bit differently, we are going to show you what happened after turn 1 for the Grey Knights. Grey Knights decided to leave that guy back there to hold that objective. We still have one guy in the sky. Since we found out that objective number 3 is actually the one that's going to get us the most points, we decided to start shifting our guys over. In that process, we had Lord Voldus. He sent the Paladins in to do some work, and the work they did, they got rid of a whole squad of recruits, which gave me 1 victory point for First Blood. In the process, one of them did take 1 wound. That's pretty much it. Other than that, we had given our guys Astral Aim, Sanctuary. Those guys got Hammerhand, and Purge Soul didn't end up being close enough, and neither did Vortex of Doom for those who had it. I would have really intended to actually send the Dreadnought up, but, you know, I didn't think about putting somebody with Gate to Infinity next to him. The one thing that did happen that was great for me is I'm down to 5 command points now. It was all just to get those guys up there. I did 1 reroll to reroll their charge. I did a couple rerolls to make sure people could actually get their different abilities to vortex them over, and yeah. So here we're going on to turn 1 for the Tau. We did some work. You can see that's all these models here, but that's pretty much it. I'm scared of those things.
Alright, so this is the end of Tau, turn 1, and we did okay.
More than okay.
So, basically what we were able to do is we were able to take out the 5 paladins, and they are now all dead, sitting in the pile of shame.
They took a ton of wounds. They took a ton of hits and just
Yeah.
pushed him off. On every one of his little guys tried to kill him. They were down to 3 guys left, and he said, now screw you, and shot all the missiles at me, and screwed me over, and then killed this guy.
The Skyrays have all shot all of their Seeker missiles, so they are now just nothing more than Smart Missile System platforms and Marker Malite platforms. This Dreadnought here is down to 2 wounds. That is the extent of basically tile shooting for turn 1. Next turn, all my crisis suits get to drop in, so that'll be fun.
So this is going to be a quick butt-in. We're doing pretty good on our psychic phase. We took out some guys. We're hoping to finish off a squad over there with our Nemesis Dreadnought and Voldus, who we moved in on over there. Moving forward, this is the beginning of the shooting phase. We're going to take our brother captain, who hasn't moved, who is our warlord. We're going to spend those 3 lovely command points and put us down to 1 command point left and do orbital bombardment. This stratagem can be used once per battle in the shooting phase. If you have a Grey Knight's warlord that did not move during the movement phase, instead of shooting with your warlord's weapons, select a visible point on the battlefield, then and roll a d6 for every unit within d6 of that point. Subtract 1 from the result if the unit being rolled for is a character. On a 4 up, the unit being rolled for suffers d3 more wounds. So, let's roll for how many inches? 2 inches. You know what? I have 1 command point left. Bye-bye.
1.
Got 2. Again. Wonderful. Alright, so 2 inches from this point. So I will go select a point, and we'll catch you up on what happened after this. We have picked a point, so the Brotherhood captain can see all the way to that point right there, which happens to get this squad, that guy, and this one here. These 2 are characters, right?
This one's not a character.
That's not a character. Alright, so 4 or higher, 4 or higher, 4 or higher, 5 or higher, and then they take D3 more wounds. So let's roll for these big squad here. 2, that sucks. Your big
Character,
boss.
so 5.
5! Yes.
That's
and then,
just 1 wound.
no, 5 it means that I get to roll D3 on you.
Okay.
Your orange dude, 1 fail, and then your
Sky
guy, 6. So that'll roll D3. So for your character, we'll roll a D3 now. 2 mortal wounds.
2 remaining.
2 remain.
2 remain.
Ooh. And then for your big yellow boy,
Sure.
only 1. That sucks. All right.
11 to go.
I don't know if that was worth the those 3 points, but hey guys, you know, we did it. We did it. Well, we had a haphazard round for us. We did kill that unit that was up here. We killed a bunch of drones in the process.
You took out a strike squad.
Yep.
You took out the big sniper drones, which is great for you. Took out 2 fire start marks, or the Pathfinders over here, and the other Pathfinder squad over here. And now it's going to get real.
Yeah, so because of that very limited amount of stuff, what ended up happening is I tried to get the Grandmaster over there. I wanted him over there because then I wanted to take Voldus and be able to sneak him in farther into this rubble here. But I honestly would have rather set him back over here to help out the squad, because then he'd be behind cover. But he is there. He's going to probably die this turn. He's right out in the open with nothing, because he failed his charge and so did he. So I mean, it was a 9-inch charge, and this guy didn't even have a chance to charge because he killed the unit. So, these guys moved forward. We did the whole Sanctuary and Astral Aim thing on this guy, but it didn't really matter for Astral Aim because he was outside of range. But he has Sanctuary on him, so that'll help a little bit. Moving on, we pushed all these guys up, keeping them within range of Voldus, the Kaldor Drago. We did do our Orbital bombardment, which gave some results, maybe not great results, but some results.
I certainly would have spent 3 command points on it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing that ever again. But now I have to look out for these big red boys that are coming in to screw up my day. So
Alright guys and girls out there, Tao went ahead and dropped in like Tao have a tendency of doing. Alright, so over here we went ahead and took aim and fire and brought him down to from max life to just 4 wounds. We went ahead and did not do as much as I would have liked over here. In fact, there was this big old snake eyes. 0. These guys over here dropped down, took out all but one of a strike squad. The dreadnought in the middle must really have the favor of the Emperor because he just tanked everything. And right now that's basically it. So now it's on to Grey Knight's turn 3.
So the Grey Knights game, or Psychic game, is real strong. Took out some guys up there with the Nemesis Dread Knight. He's winding out in the open with 4 wounds left. He's totally dead. These guys did a lot of work. They got rid of a whole squad. I tried to charge and do some damage. I didn't really do anything. The Justicar tried to charge and he died. The Voldus way over there, he did some work. Took out that squad right there. So that's always good. He's controlling that objective. Won't really matter because he'll probably get popped as well. And this guy's right up in the open. He failed his charge. So it doesn't really look good for the Grey Knights right now. This is the end of battle round 3. My Grandmaster Dread Knight did make it through with 2 wounds left still, amazingly. However, everybody else is suffering, and we're going to call it. He's got enough firepower to blast me off the table. I mean, this whole squad got wiped easy. My Paladin Ancient is gone. All I have left is a squad of Terminators, Lord Caldor Drago, an Apothecary, a guy with 2 wounds, and Voldus over there who's going to get popped by his commander immediately. So, I'm good. I got the first blood. I'm going to call it good. The Psychic was great. The one thing that we were struggling with is I was told that when you cast something like, let's say, Vortex of Doom, that you would be able to cast it again, but it would get harder. According to what we played with, we said that you only could cast it once. If I was able to cast it more than once, I think the game would have changed a little bit more. I think in the future, if Grey Knights get reworked, maybe they can change that, similar to their Smite. Maybe they can just recast whatever they want. I don't know.
At least they need to get a secondary tree in regards to psychic powers. Something to give them more of ability to cast spells would be incredibly helpful.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks for bringing in your the models. They're great. You know, they're painted really nice.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but they are.
They're painted to a 3-color standard.
There you go. 3-color standard.
That's all we need for a tournament. Other than that, it was pretty good. It was pretty close for a while, but after that, I hit the ground. If you see all this terrain, my dad made it all. So if you like it, hey, maybe he can make some for you too. So he really started to enjoy the hobby, and he's looking at he's on the Train Tutor on Facebook. So if you go on there, and you might see some of his posts on there. So it was a good game.
Good game, sir.
If you want to be part of the Horde, hit that subscribe button and then also hit the bell so you're notified of our upcoming content. We have new stuff uploading to the channel all the time. Stay tuned for the next show, folks.